All right, we're recording. This is Bobby Lopez here, quickfixgolf.com, and this is one of our Wednesday night webinars that we have every Wednesday at 8 p.m. And we've got a gang of guys listening in right now. I don't know if we have any ladies. We have a lady on the video. And thanks to Dennis Duncan, one of the people in the peanut gallery here right now, brought to my attention this young lady who is Sandra Carlborg. She's from Sweden. And we're going to see, why is it that she's such a long drive contest? What the heck is it that she does that makes her hit the ball so far? Is there anything we can learn from that and do it ourselves? So I looked at her swing a little bit this afternoon. And watch this. Here's number one. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So you have something to sort of put up against it so you can tell there's a difference here. We're going to take this other young lady here. We're going to go lady to lady. And we're going to have a golf swing cat fight.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
I couldn't help myself. Anyway, so here we go. We got a line by this head. And she takes it back right there. Let's see this here.
Oh, Jesus.
See the difference? Now watch where her head is right here. There. This is right there. It looks like Sandra's trying to keep her head more steady, but she actually has it pretty far back behind the ball before you start. Look at the tilt in her shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
See? So she gets behind, but she tries to keep it still, but then look what happens. Look at her head go backwards. So
Look at the launch angle on that driver.
no, it's her, which is something I was going to mention in a second. Will you shut up? I'm only kidding. Look, when she comes back, when she does her downswing, you see her head? She goes from low to high. She causes that launch angle. She swings up on it, which is dynamite, which is what you ought to do.
Yep.
If you
Yeah,
want
but
to
look
go
at the
further.
flag.
The what?
A lot of flag.
You're looking at her lag?
Right there. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Okay, there you go.
Keep nice flags.
See, now look at this. That's the first time I see a good-looking blonde walking down the street and somebody says, hey, look at her lag.
Which leg? Her right leg or her left leg?
Now look at this. Now watch this. Watch what she does on the downswing. Look how her head goes backwards as well. Bottom line is both of them get their left shoulder even with the ball at impact, just like we talk about all the time. And if anything, they'll get it even a little bit behind it. But that's good. Now, let me show you the negative. Here's why she's probably not playing. And I've never seen or heard of long drive champions that ever were any good on tour. I never heard of tour players even getting involved in long drive contests because it'll mess up their timing and it'll mess up their rhythm, their balance, everything. You're trying to jump all over it. But watch where she takes this golf club. But I saw online her workout that she does, part of the workout. You can see it on YouTube, and I'll tell you what, it's amazing. She's hardcore. But look at how she's cross line. See? She's cross line. Here's where we're going. Here's where her feet are. If we put a string on the end of that club, it would cross the line. If you look at this young lady over here, I think she won about 3 weeks ago or something. Probably Korean. They're almost all Korean now. That's weird. We had to line them up on that demilitarized zone. A whole bunch of them, let them just hit balls on the other side. They'll probably hit that pint-sized little knucklehead right on the head. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
See? She's also coming from low. Now watch. She's going to go up. See? She hits up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Look how high the ball's teed up. See that? They tee the ball really high, and they catch it on the upswing. I'd get the highest tee I can get legally and tee it up high. Well, she's hitting it off one of those rubber tees. I wouldn't recommend that, but she would probably just happen to be at that range and had no other choice. They might have had the grass closed or what have you, and she had to put it on that rubber tee. She didn't think of putting a regular tee underneath it. All right, but let me show you. Well, I looked at mygolfspy.com, and they showed statistics of what the clubhead speed was in 1980 versus what the clubhead speed is today. And the average drive, or the average driver clubhead speed was 104 in 1980, and it's 113 now.
Wow.
Not that there aren't some guys in there that are swinging 125, 127.
That's a big change.
But the ball has nothing to do with that, because their study involved they were doing is the ball causing these longer drives and everything? Do we have to control the ball? Well, the ball's not at fault for that. I mean, the clubhead speed is better because the conditioning's better. And this young lady here, her conditioning is so good. See, look how she comes at it from the side. See that? Same thing here. Look, the shafts. See, shallow. What I see all day long are shafts that are coming down from a high position, hitting down. Let's see if we have one here. No. 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 Yep. Let's take a look. Don't know who this, but we'll keep the. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. Let's see if we have another one. We got to have another one here somewhere. Here we go. And there it fails when I'm looking for something, I can't find it. Here you go. Darn it, this thing is so sensitive here from this video. Will you stop it? Yeah, it just goes right from bloom to bloom. Doesn't do us any good. Let's see this one.
Look where her hips are at impact, Bobby.
Holy cow, look at that. This is a guy that's also trying to become a long drive hitter. I remember him now. See? But look at the angle of his shaft right there. See? So he's getting too much spin on the ball because he's coming down too steep. She's coming down more shallow. I like where she's coming down a whole lot better than what he's doing. No comparison, coach. No comparison. But look how also when he takes this backswing as far back as he does like that, he's taking on a huge amount of risk. I mean, the chances of hitting the center of gravity of the golf club, now a long drive thing, they give you 6 balls to hit or something like that. And if you get one of them in the fairway, you're cool. But she's taking on an element of, if this backswing was better, I think she could go play golf. Of course, we don't know what a short game looks like, but she puts the golf club in a place that's not the best place to be, although she gets a good center hit. But look at the launch angle on this ball. Not as high as you'd probably like it to be. And she does have a tee of some kind, but look, the tee, whatever it was in there, went with it. All right, any questions from anybody?
Yeah, it kind of looks to me like are my eyes deceiving me, or is she moving her chest before her arms get a chance to come down?
No, no. See, we can still see her chest right there.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Good observation. Good one. Look at this guy over here. Now watch him. See? His chest is already facing the golf ball.
Yeah. He looks like he's going in front of the ball, too.
Oh, yeah. He's hitting right down on it. Hits down on it. You see that? He almost took a divot. Look. With a driver. Boom. Well, not really. He's got a little. But you see how he's leaning forward? Remember that video that we did with the guy from England with the track man? That showed that, no, that one isn't it. That one isn't it.
Which leads me to another question we were showing on that video with that track man, where he was teeing the ball up really high, but he had it way out in front of his foot, not off the heel. And I was kind of wondering, I was looking at her setup and I was thinking to myself that for a long ball hitter, she was playing it off of her heel. And it looks like it's kind of low, really, for a long drive hitter.
Let me see here. Yeah, what we don't know is whether she was at a place where you couldn't. Well, no, she has some tees right there or something. There's something right there on the ground. I don't know whether she can get some tees. But yes, I agree with you. The ball should be higher. It's not a bad placement for where she has her. It's more, can she get her shoulder behind that placement? See, she does. See, look, her shoulder is.
Well, that's the other advantage I found out with placing that ball a little bit further forward. It's a lot easier for me, obviously, to keep my left shoulder back behind the ball, but I also can get a little bit more power that way. Gives me a little bit of time to square that.
Well, here's somebody else saying, looks like Sandra is moving her rib cage forward while maintaining the 2 o'clock position in her shoulders before her arms drop. Well, here's the key. Here's the key right here. Watch. Here's the key. Hold on. I've done this with the. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So we put a little mark where her shoulders went, and we're going to see that her shoulder is going to go right up that line. It never goes forward of that line.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. See, if we go back over here and look at, I usually do this with Badley. Where'd he go? There he is. See, and I can put a little mark there, a mark here, a mark there. Boom, see, he's right on it. He doesn't go forward of that. He stays behind it. Look where he is. He's well behind that golf ball. And she does the same thing. She gets well behind that golf ball because she tilts back when she starts her downswing. See? You can take the head backwards or just put it there in the first place. Take your pick. It doesn't matter as long as it gets there. Any other questions? Well, for anybody out there that doesn't know where they stand at impact, whether they're offsides or whether they're cross line or whether they're anything, get out your cell phone like a lot of the other guys on here, right? You guys have all done that. You take your cell phone out and video your swing from the front and from the downline view. You know, take one video from here like this, the front one from there, email it to me. Let me see. Where's my email here? There it is. Boom. There you go. And just send it to me, and I'll do a complete analysis and attach a drill to it and send it right back to you. All right? Hope you enjoyed it.
Hey, Bobby.